Basically, the Islamic Golden Age ends in the 13th century, and it leads into the Italian Renaissance. A lot of important inventions are discovered, like algebra. Okay. 1445, the printing press. 1517-ish, Martin Luther challenges the spiritual authority of the church. 1543, Copernicus proposes the heliocentric model. 1596, the father of philosophy, René Descartes, is born. He dies in 1650. A lot of rationalists were influenced and inspired by him. And this has everything to do with masonry, philosophy, and science. Francis Bacon talks about induction, observing, observation-based theory, observing nature, and so on and so forth. Okay, so these guys are very much instrumental in the Masonic view. Okay, you see Masonry starting to really take form around this time as well. 1651, Thomas Hobbes, Leviathan on how society and government should be structured. Remember, these are people that influenced the Age of Enlightenment, the French Revolution, which basically happens in 1789 with the storming of the Bastille prison, and eventually, Isaac Newton is very instrumental and important in Western societies and their perspective. Okay. Rationalism versus imperialism. Rationalism, Spinoza, Leibniz. Empiricism, rather. Locke, Berkeley, Hume, and Britain. Right, the argument of whether reason, right, rationale, right, rations. It's like, look. The more you insist on sense, when we're a bunch of nonsensical, weird motherfuckers, as a form of intelligence, the more you're going to get screened out. So what they did was they did the yin yang bitch shit. Here comes the Asian martial arts with a European twist, right? We're going to add the checkered floor to your yin yang, right? You have a yin yang sun, and we have the checkered floor that we're standing on. Let's play the game. Life is a game. Martial arts is no longer about honor. It is about playing the game. 1802, okay, Napoleon, the French emperor, okay? He declares himself emperor. Okay, 1848, the Communist Manifesto. Remember, Hegel was the son of a Protestant priest or minister or whatever the fuck they're called. Okay, 1859, Darwin's Origin of the Species. Of course, we see Francis Galton, Charles Darwin's cousin, around this time. 1886, Nietzsche, starts plugging people in the butt, yelling, "There is no God." Okay, 1905, the theory of relativity, Einstein. 1921, Ludwig Wittgenstein publishes his Tractatus Logico Philosophicus, concerning the relationship of language to reality and philosophical inquiry. Okay, so of course, language is important. A lot of people are lying. 2003, the Human Genome Project is said to be essentially complete. Knowledge and illusion, important subjects in philosophy. Okay, so Protestants, liberals, communists, socialists, they're all connected. Cynics, skeptics, part of Western history. The only people who are starting to ask the right questions are cynics and skeptics, right? All that shit's bullshit, but they aren't following through, so they kind of end up sitting on the side of the street, like Antigenes, whatever the fuck his name was. He was sitting on the side of the street, him and his butt buddy student, and they're whining about, oh, it's not fair, they're lying. Okay, they're lying. We all know they're lying. We fast forward to 2018, right? If you don't go through life like, I don't believe it, yeah, that's bullshit. The media is bullshit. The advertising is bullshit. The product you're selling is bullshit. If you don't go through life like that in Western culture, certainly you're a fool. You're fucked. You're hopelessly screwed. Then there's a bunch of insider bitches, secret society, tricks of the trade type sissies, cheating everybody, exploiting everybody. A lot of them are communists, talking about they're exploiting us, and then they're laughing behind the scenes about those fucking dumbasses. They actually think a corporate-sponsored bitch like me is the answer. And this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Just stupid bitch shit. And don't you see how we got here? A bunch of lying-ass, sniveling dogs, right? Even God backwards is dog. Why? The dog star, right? Sirius, the morning star, the evening star, they're the same, right? Pythagoras, Venus. Okay? Don't you see how we got here? Thomas Aquinas, after Constantinople is sacked, he goes around saying we should apply, reason and faith, like Aristotle said, and basically the church is like, reason? The only reason you have is that you do what we say or we'll kill you. That's your reason, okay? So basically, Western religion is a fucking joke, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at it, right? If it's a Western religion, throw it the fuck out. If it's a corporate-sponsored liberal religion, throw it the fuck out. Okay, if it's an Eastern religion, throw it the fuck out. What do you think? It's a coincidence? When did these religions arise? Well, I see the continuity from ancient times. Basically, if you believe in Eastern philosophy, you're basically saying fuck you if you came before 600 BC. Just absolute stupidity. There's no excuse for that kind of stupidity. Your Eastern religion is basically, if you came before 600 BC, you're a fucking liar. We did it better. And what proof do they offer us for this, right? Well, they don't offer us any proof. No logical assumption anywhere in sight. Just don't have sex. Don't interfere with the white man's politics and bend the fuck over like we did for Pam. Thank you.